Man Cave Collectibles, coming back at you today with another video review. Today I want to get back in to some more of the Spawn action figures that I have. So today we want to take a look at Spawn. This is from series 24. This is issue cover number 88. So this was a book that came out back in 1999, issue 88 of the comic book, and in 2003 they went ahead and created a statue slash slightly articulated action figure based on that cover. So I want to take a look at that today. Let's get right into it. So we're looking here at the clamshell. This is an old clamshell. We're looking at 2003 is when this thing come out. So you can obviously see I've got some dirt, clamshell starting to yellow a little bit, just some wear and tear on it, stickers starting to kind of wear there. So we take that into account, that we're looking at, about a 16-year-old figure that has never been removed from its packaging. So just got a nice window package here showing Spawn and the diorama that kind of comes along with him. Moving around to the side, we actually have a picture here of the cover art itself. So this was some Greg Capullo and McFarlane artwork. I believe Greg probably did the pencil and McFarlane did the ink. Is probably how that worked out back then. And then flipping over to the back, we've got just a product shot there of Spawn, and then some of the other figures that are in issue 24. So I actually have done a review on issue 39 there. I will be doing a review on this Spawn here. I think that's the only ones that I really have from issue or from series 24 right now. Would like to go ahead and get the rest of these as well, but just kind of taking my time picking them up as I can. Nothing on this side of the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Spawn out of this package and see what we got. All right, guys, before we set Spawn up, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick rundown of some of the articulation on this guy. So first off, we've got his tree here, part of the diorama. Real nice detail on this. You can see there is a slight kind of cut here in the trunk of the tree. So it comes in two pieces. You basically just fit that piece down into the trunk and sets up your diorama. We do have a nice kind of owl up there on the top. Real nice detail on this. I'm always amazed at what McFarlane was doing, back in the early 2000s. I feel like not a lot of figure companies was giving us this kind of detail. Now, moving to this guy. So you can kind of pull back the cape and see all the articulation. It's going to be tough for me to do with just my two hands because I'm having to hold the cape back too, but he really has, he's an action figure. And this is really the first statue that I've done that is more or less fully articulated. It kind of makes me wonder, is this going to be similar to maybe what McFarlane's going to give us, in the Mortal Kombat line, and then we're hearing rumors that we may get like a full Spawn, series from McFarlane. He's even got some butterfly joint. Let's see, yeah, it looks like we can actually just take him completely out of the cape. Yeah, there we go. So you can see we've got chest articulation, we've got waist articulation, both arms are articulated at the elbows. This is interesting. We've got some head articulation here. And it's rough because the figure is so old, but double jointed knees, pretty neat stuff. Toe articulation. Again, I really didn't expect this, but you can see here in the shoulder, see that butterfly articulation? This is, I'm not going to say it's exact, but it's very close to what we see in the McFarlane lines now. As far as the articulation with like the Fortnite type stuff that he's doing, the new DC line. So I'll get this guy set up on our turntable. We'll take a look at him fully posed, set up with the diorama, and wrap up our video. All right, guys, here he is. He's set up as best I could. That cape is not super easy to work with. It's a soft plastic, but at the same time, it's like the way it is the way it is. So it was nice that he had the articulation like he did, because I was finally able to kind of finagle him into a position that he would stand upright with kind of his feet properly aligned on the floor, on the table there. But it looks cool. I think it's going to look really good on the shelf with the other Spawn figures, statues that I have. Again, you know, kind of to recap, the articulation, I don't know how many points of articulation he has, but he has a good many, and they're very odd for this line. If you've watched any of my previous videos, go back. If you hadn't, go back and check them out. Most of these figure slash statue pieces that McFarlane had done, most of them had 2 or 3 points of articulation, and they were really pointless, to be honest, because if you did move the articulation or change the articulation, the figure wouldn't stand right, or it would look kind of wonky the way its foot was or something like that. This is the first one I've reviewed that is really just a fully articulated figure underneath an unarticulated cape. So pretty good. I'm happy with this guy. We'll get him put on the shelf. Do have more Spawn figures like this one coming in the future. I've also got some Batman black and white statues. I got a good many of them actually that will be coming in the near future. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, click like and subscribe. Until next time.